Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the TTV News with some last events in our province, and here are our stories today. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 2024, TayNinhTV was assigned by the Prime Minister for more than 4,174 billion Vietnam dong in the state purchase investment capital. However, by the end of September, the province has only disbursed about 2,309 billion Vietnam dong and reaching just 55% of the plan assigned by the Prime Minister. According to the direction of the TayNinhTV People's Committee, the unions, localities, and investors, according to their functions and tasks, seriously and effectively implement official dispatch number 104 dated on October the 8th of 2024 of the Prime Minister on urging to accelerate disbursement of public investment capital in the last months of 2024. At the same time, enhance coordination to support the removal of limitations and obstacles for investors and contractors of projects under their authority and report and advise on solutions for the contents beyond their authority. Completing the settlement documents and finalize the completed projects. Coordinating with the construction unit to fully and promptly carry out the procedures to disperse capital according to the construction progress and the assigned capital plan. Strengthening discipline, order, and resolutely preventing harassment and negativity in the basic construction work. In addition, the functional sectors must strengthen the supervision and inspection of bidding work, evaluate investment efficiency and quality of project works, especially strictly control the capacity of contractors, strictly handle cases of contractors violating the construction contract, resolutely terminate the project and handle violations according to the provisions of law.
In the first 9 months of 2024, the Fatherland budget on levels in the Nam province mobilized the Front for the Poor for over 24 billion Vietnam dong, reaching 165% of the plan, of which the provincial level mobilized 6.3 billion Vietnam dong, the district and commune levels is 18.3 billion Vietnam dong. From this range, the Fatherland budget on levels built new and handed over 220 solidarity houses to poor households, near poor households, and households in especially difficult circumstances worth nearly 18 billion Vietnam dong, repair 67 houses worth over 1 billion Vietnam dong, supported 71 poor people with medical treatments worth over 115 million Vietnam dong, supported 736 scholarships for poor students with over 650 million Vietnam dong, supporting raising animals for 16 households worth 144 million Vietnam dong. In addition, the Fatherland budget on levels coordinated to mobilize care for orphans, disabled children, homeless children, and people in difficult circumstances in the province with an amount of over 2.4 billion Vietnam dong. In the last 3 months of the year, the Vietnam Fatherland Grant Committee of the province continued to mobilize the Fund for the Poor to achieve and exceed the set targets, to organize activities to care for the poor so that they have conditions to improve their life, contributing to completing the poverty reduction targets of the province.
And ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of October the 15th, the Youth Union of the Provincial Associates and Enterprises organized a discussion program on the party with the Youth with the Party in 2024, with the theme of the Youth Union focusing on training outstanding members for the party. Mr. Nguyễn Tiến Tân, Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee of Provincial Associates and Enterprises, and Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Tùng, Secretary Provincial Youth Union, chaired the discussion. In the program, the leaders of Provincial Youth Union and the Party Committee of Provincial Associates and Enterprises bloc informed the current Youth Union members about the situation and the results of the training, education, and admission of party members for the young people in the past time. The current leaders directly discussed and answered difficulties and problems in the process of development and admission of the party members for union members in the Youth Union, based on the Provincial Youth Union Associates and Enterprises. And there are many practical recommendations in promoting the work of fostering outstanding union members, such as mechanisms, policies, and direction for planning party members among the Youth Union members, solutions to speed up the process of introducing outstanding union members to the party for consideration of admissions, thereby effectively implementing the work of fostering outstanding union members to introduce to the party committee to develop new party members. members, consulting opinions on the work of the union participating in party building. On this occasion, the Union of Provincial Associations and Enterprises bloc commended now outstanding young party members who achieved the title of Young Party Member of Provincial Associations and Enterprises bloc with the criteria of solid appetite, good at the union movement. And on the afternoon of October 15, the Vietnam Youth Federation of TayNinhTV Province organized a program to celebrate the 68th anniversary of the Vietnam Youth Federation Traditional Day and welcome the success of the 8th Conference of the Vietnam Youth Federation of TayNinhTV Province, term of 2024 and 2029, and the 12th Youth Dance Festival. This is an opportunity to review the 68th anniversary of the Vietnam Youth Federation Traditional Day, October 15 of 1956, October 15 of 2024. At the same time, it is a playground for the young people with a passion for dancing to have the opportunity to exchange and learn, creating the human resources for the activities of the association. The 12th Young Dance Festival 2024 attracted the attention and response of many young people from 21 clubs, teams, and groups in the province. The Unsao Club Team unit of the Vietnam Youth Federation Committee of Thanh Binh District won the A prize of the 12th Youth Dance Festival with a performance overcoming the storm. After knowing that we won the highest prize, I was very surprised and very happy too, and everyone burst into the tears. After only 1 week of practice, I can brought a very meaningful and we have a good performance, full of content, animated the stage and making everyone excited about the performance of ours. And ladies and gentlemen, recent years, how insurance for the students and people at school have worked has always been directed and effectively implemented by all levels and sectors in TayNinhTV Province. The coordination between the education and training sector and the health sector and the social insurance sector from the province to schools has become increasingly close and effective, and the rate of students and people participating in health insurance in the province is stable and increasing over the years. In the 2023 and 2024 school year, the whole province has about 202,367 students and pupils from 326 schools participating in health insurance, reaching a rate of 99.89%, an increase of 0.16% compared to the 2022 and 2023 school year. And the total amount of health insurance collected for students and pupils in the 2023 and 2024 school year is more than 130 billion Vietnam dong, of which the state budget supports more than 55 billion Vietnam dong. Also, in the 2023 and 2024 school year in the province, there are 71,200 students participating in health insurance who are examined and treated by medical facilities inside and outside the province, with a total medical examination and treatment cost of 26.4 billion Vietnam dong. And notably, there are 5 cases of students and people with high treatment costs who are paid by the Health Insurance Fund from 100 million Vietnam dong per medical examination and treatment or more. We stick to 4 specific subjects. Firstly, we stick to local leaders. The second subject that we identify to do health insurance is the parents' representative board. The third subject that we stick to is the homeroom teacher. The homeroom teacher has a very important role in propagating and reminding the students and the pupils about. And the 4th subject is about the medical staff. And currently, the health insurance for students is a mandatory verb to participate in health insurance. However, in reality, there are still cases where the students and people do not participate in health insurance due to the economic reasons and subjective perceptions of parents and students themselves. On our side, the Social Insurance Association assigns tasks to specialized officers in charge of each school, and thereby also guiding the school in the collection, payment, and issuance of health insurance cards for the students and pupils. The social insurance sector strengthens and regularly coordinates with the education sector to organize propaganda and mobilize the students and people to participate. Another important thing is that The provincial social insurance will provide funds for primary health care to schools to ensure the primary implementation. In addition, strengthen propaganda work, especially for schools in the previous school year with a low participation rate, promoting the achieved results in the 2024 and 2025 school year in order to successfully achieve the goal of 100% of students and pupils participating in health insurance. The provincial social insurance continues to promote in many firms so that everyone can see the benefits and superiority participating in health insurance for students and pupils, and at the same time closely coordinate with the health sector to effectively carry out medical examination and treatment, improve the quality of school health care, and ensure that all the students and people fully enjoy the right to the health care. And on the morning of October 16, TayNinhTV Radio television station and TayNinhTV Company Limited, in collaboration with the District Youth Union and Tao A Primary School of Châu Thành District, organized the program Journey to Keep the Earth Green, extending the program of giving our batteries a new life. Environmental protection is an issue that on levels and the sectors that are interested in implementing, especially creating habits for the students and people from primary school. Particularly in Châu Thành District in recent years, environmental protection work has always been of interest and importance. The youth union chapters on all levels in the district have many specific activities to participate in environmental protection. Green, clean, beautiful movements, tree planting, building flower trees are organized regularly. Many activities to celebrate the World Environment Day, Biodiversity Day, responding to the campaign to make the world cleaner are organized regularly and have received widespread response from students and people, especially, and thereby contributing to environmental protection in the province. And after the ceremony, the students from Tao A Primary School of Châu Thành District participated in exchanging plastic waste and cans for gifts from TayNinhTV Company Limited, put our batteries in the battery cars, and at the same time, youth union members also paraded through the street to Châu Thành Town to promote this program to the people.
On the morning of October 16, Tân Biên District Camille Level Civil Servants Recruitment Exam organized the 2024 recruitment exam to promptly supplement the number of Camille Level Civil Servants lacking at the People's Committees of Camille Central in Tân Biên District. The total recruitment target is 31 in 10 Camille Centers with the following positions: cultural, social, civil servants, justice, civil status, civil servant, land, agriculture, construction, environment, civil servant, office, statistics, civil servant, finance, accounting, civil servant. There are a total of 62 candidates eligible to take the exam. Candidates will take part in 2 rounds of exams, general knowledge and capacity tests, and specialized professional subjects. Through this exam, we will recruit and supplement the team of Camille level civil servants with good moral qualities, professional qualifications, working capacity, and a firm grasp of the party's guidelines, policies, and the state's laws.
The Ministry of Education and Training issued a decision approving the consideration and recognition of high school graduation from 2025, and this method applies from 2025 until 2030. Accordingly, the method of considering and recognizing graduation, the Ministry of Education and Training stipulates combining the results of assessment process and the results of graduation exam at the rate appropriate to the roadmap for implementing the 2018 General Education Program. The Ministry of Education and Training is responsible for general direction, issuing documents directing, guiding, planning the organization of the exam, guiding the organization of inspection, examination, and supervision of the exam. The People's Committee of Provinces and centrally run cities are responsible for directing the implementation and taking full responsibility for exams in the locality. This exam plan will be implemented in the period from 2025 to 2030, and this time we maintain the paper-based exam method. After 2023, the Ministry of Education and Training will gradually pilot computer-based exams for multiple-choice subjects in the country with sufficient conditions, and the purpose of organizing the high school graduation exam is to accurately assess the learning outcomes of the learners according to the goals and standards required by the 2018 General Education Program. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks to applying the earthworm farming model, a farmer in Mỏ Công commune of Tân Biên district has risen to the title of good farmer in production and business in the locality. Perseverance and creativity in farming methods have helped this farmer achieve the success and make a mark in the agricultural production process in the locality. And the person we want to talk about is Mr. Nguyễn Văn Đức. Many years ago, giving up his construction and design job, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Đức, owner of the earthworm farm tenant breeding farm Mỏ Công commune of Tân Biên district, decided to switch to working in the agricultural sector. And after carefully researching and experimenting with the rising many different types of breeds, Mr. Đức decided to choose the F2 earthworms to develop a production and business model. And this worm breed is more suitable for the weather and climate conditions in the south of Vietnam, especially in Tân Ninh province. And plus the availability of food materials for the earthworms from taking waste from rising coals at home or natural materials has helped him achieve his high efficiency in raising earthworms. Currently, earthworms of the breeding farm for F2 earthworms farmers have many benefits. For example, we can take advantage of composted leaves, rotten straw, cow dung, and buffalo dung also when we raise them. I don't know why he likes the raising animals just like I like a simpler life. So I came back to raising animals. So when I came back to raising animals, I choose the earthworms as the first because I researched earthworms very carefully. According to Mr. Đức, when earthworms are raised properly in a well-ventilated worm cage with suitable humidity created by the water drop methods and the soil is regularly tilled about every 3 months, the worm will develop well and bring high efficiency. And this earthworm model can be exploited for business in the fields of raising worms for meat, raising them for fertilizer, or raising them for sales also. Currently, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Đức focuses on raising earthworms to provide seeds for farmers who need to develop worm farming models, mainly in the western provinces of Đắk Lắk, Đắk Nông, and Bình Định. And with 3 worm cages on an area of over 100 square meters, his model brings in sustainable income of about 10 to 20 million Vietnam dong per month. And Mr. Đức earthworm farming model is also highly appreciated by the Farmer Association of Mỏ Công commune for its economic efficiency and sustainability in livestock farming. Since 2017, many members have brought seeds from Mr. Đức to raise and produce for growing clean vegetables at home. And when the people come to buy fertilizer and seeds, Mr. Đức also supports them wholeheartedly and enthusiastically, so the members come back and take care of them. The technique is also very simple, and there is also a source of fertilizer to grow green vegetables locally. In the past, Mr. Đức has been commended by the Farmer Association at all levels in the movement of a good farmers in production and business for many years in a row, achieving his title from 2020 to present. It can be said that achieving the title of good farmers in production and business for many years in a row is the result of Mr. Nguyễn Văn Đức tireless efforts, and he has devoted all his heart to develop earthworm farming model, not only bringing the income to himself, but also contributing to the development of local agriculture. And the Department of Telecommunication Ministry of Information and Communication said that from 0 of October the 16th of 2024, network operators will start providing service for 2G only subscribers. The 2G technology shutdown is divided into 2 phases. First, from 0 o'clock of October the 16th of 2020, and the 2G subscriber terminal services will be stopped. By September of 2026, on 2G network provision will be stopped to reserve resources for newer networks of 4G and 5G. Representatives of the 3 major network operators confirmed that the 2G subscribers who have not had the time to switch after the October 15 will have their device blocked, but their subscription accounts will still be retained. Currently, network operators estimate that there are only about 400,000 active 2G only subscribers. And from 0 o'clock of October 16, the network operators have stopped providing services to 2G only subscribers. About 300,000 2G only subscribers who have not yet converted to 4G, accounting for less than 1% of the total number of mobile subscribers, will continue to receive support from the network operators to convert their devices.
When 2G is no longer available, it means that people will use 4G and 5G infrastructure. Nearly 100% of Vietnamese people can access internet services and access the world's knowledge through smartphones. That is an important factor in forming digital citizens towards building a digital society. 2G post-Putin phones like this, with only pure calling functions, were once luxurious and extravagant items for many people, but are now just souvenirs. Many people, instead of switching to 4G phones with Putins, have chosen to upgrade to smartphones. According to Ms. Tuyệt, although at first she was a bit confused with the operations on the touchscreen, the inconvenience and readily changed her habits. Currently, I'm using Facebook and Zillow. Chatting with friends is faster and more convenient without having to press a lot. At first, I didn't know, but with someone like my son guiding me once or twice, I became proficient. Turning off 2G waste is a revolution, especially for ethnic minorities in remote areas. When each person owns a smartphone, it not only serves the needs of communication and entertainment, but also helps people have more opportunities, change their life, and develop the economy. People who have access to phones in the next generation will operate more safely, with better quality and access to the internet. When 2G technology is stopped, the frequency currently serving the establishment of 2G networks will be used for new technologies such as 4G, 5G. We will certainly have a modern telecommunications network. Currently, network operators are still rushing to convert equipment for the remaining 300,000 subscribers, while at the same time accelerating the coverage of 4G, 5G to replace the previous 2G coverage. When people switch from 2G to 4G, they are also joining hands with both society and network operators to build a green, smart, efficient, and economical network. A step forward in technology is a step forward in building a more comprehensive and inclusive information society.
And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.